The time has finally come for me to finally figure out what's wrong with me. Don't judge me kung sino ako. Ilalagay ko yung link nito dun sa description para matry din ninyo. MBTI. Personality Test. This completely, okay, whatever. So, yan. Ito, common sense. I'm a male. Boom. Age, 17. Joke lang, ano na ba ako? 19. Nakatira ako ngayon sa France. I like to stay at home. Yes, somewhat. Milig ako maglabas-labas din minsan. I like to make definite plans when going out. Somewhat. Ang mga plano hindi naman talaga natutuloy pag pinagpaplanuhan kapag lalabas. I avoid public speaking whenever possible. No. Hindi ako nag-avoid. I work best in a group or with others. Mas gusto ko sarili ko, pero minsan gusto ko din ng may kasama somewhat. I like to fix things more than I like to try and fix people. Somewhat. Sabi kasi ng mga friends ko, mahilig, hindi na mahilig, marunong daw ako mag-advise pag mayroon sila mga problema. I like tests that have essays. Ayoko. I prefer to use logic and reason in my thinking first and foremost. Somewhat, I like to improvise whenever possible. Yes, gusto ko mag-improvise ng mga bagay-bagay. Morality should be based on justice. Somewhat. I like to rely on my memory. Hindi naman. Gusto ko din nakakahingi ako ng opinion ng iba. I learn to accept things as they are. Yes. I like to procrastinate. What do you think? Somewhat. Maano din ako Nag-workout nga ako I'm largely uncomfortable with my emotions. Somewhat. I'm bored being alone. Somewhat. Minsan gusto ko din nag-iisa, pero syempre mas masaya may kasama, may nakakwentuhan ka. And all. I like to be focused on the future. Napaisip ako, agree. I like to talk more than I listen. Yes. Mas masaya magsalita. I like to follow my head more than my heart. Somewhat. Sinusunod ko ang puso ko din. I like devoting my all to work. I prefer hard data. Siyempre, agree. Sino ba may kipagtalo sa hard data over theory? Ano ba yan? I like to think I'm thick-skinned. Yes. My life is pretty chaotic. Siguro, somewhat. Hindi pa naman ako perfect na hindi pa stable ang buhay ko. I prefer looking at the overall big picture. Yes. I agree. I want people's love. Somewhat. Ayoko naman ng I find it difficult to yell at others. Nahirapan ako. Ay, hindi rin. Sa mga friends ko na mga nasigawan ko, pasensya na guys. I prefer to stand out. Yes. Kapag alam kong may mali, ganyan ako. I like to plan things at the last moment. Yes, yes, yes. I feel I'm more energetic than laid back. Oo. I like to tell people what an event meant to me personally rather than just describing it. No. Kapag I like to keep my room clean. Yes. Somewhat. Parties wear me out pretty quickly. What do you mean by this? Wear me out. Somewhat lang. I tend to believe what others tell me wholeheartedly. Yes. I like to know the why of things. Why? Bakit? Dami, matatapos pa ba to? God. I like to keep my opinions open. Yes. I like to get out of rather than stay home. Somewhat. I like to perform in front of others. Yes. I work best when I'm alone. Somewhat. I like to try fix. Di ba naulit na to? I like to try and fix people more than I like to fix things. Somewhat. I prefer to take a multiple choice test. Yes, para mas marami pamimilian and mas madali maano. I think logic is sometimes overrated. I like to prepare for things rather than just doing things on the fly. Somewhat. Morality should be based on compassion. I agree. I like to make lists to help my memory. Oo. Nakakalimutan ko lahat. Kaya kailangan kong maggawa ng list. I'm generally unsatisfied with the way things are. Somewhat. Generally unsatisfied. I like to get my work as done as I can. I need time to be by myself. Somewhat. I'm focused on living in the here and now. I like to listen more than I talk. Ulit na to I like to listen more than I talk. Ay, hindi. Yung kanina, I like to talk more than listen, diba? Disagree. Ay, oo. Oo, hindi naman talaga ako. Mas gusto ko na salita ako. I prefer to follow my heart over my head. Follow my heart. Somewhat. I like to play hard more than work hard. Play hard. I prefer theory over hard data. Disagree. Wala nga Hindi may paglaban sa hard data I'm easily hurt by others' words. Agree. My life is pretty organized, somewhat. I always like to get as much detail as possible. Agree. Mas maganda yung detail explain sa'yo mga ganyan dahil para mas maintindihan mo. I want people's respect more than their love. Yes. I don't mind yelling when I need to. Somewhat. I prefer to fit in than stand out. No. I like to plan for ahead. Minsan. I feel like I'm more laid back than energy. Tick. When I talk about an event, I prefer to keep the facts rather than describe what it meant to me. Somewhat. I just put stuff wherever. It doesn't need to go disagree. No, malinis ako. I love and get fired up by parties and social gatherings na somewhat. Di ako nagpa-party. Ano ba kayo? I'm pretty skeptical about most things. Somewhat. Ay. Oo. I like to know who, what, when of things. Agree. Mm, 60% extroversion ako. Ano ba to? Kaya pag ganun. Sense. Ang sensing ko, parang sinasabi dito, mababa ang ginagamit ko pan-sense. Thinking, nag-iisip talaga ako muna bago. Ay, grabe, 50-50 ang judging ko. Hindi naman. So, that's it guys. I hope hindi nyo ako i-judge. I hope you enjoy our video. Smash like. Subscribe. Peace out, yo.